Welcome to Comics Price Guide Presents Tales from the Geek. I'm Aaron the Mechanic.
And I'm Michael, the no nickname guy.
Yay! And we are here at Dragon's Lair.
Comics Fantasy. It's delightful here.
It is, and it's in Austin, Texas.
It is.
And it's sunny and nice out.
It's
actually... the sun's
actually...
going down.
It's really hot. I was recently in Baltimore,
gorgeous.
and it's so nice there, and I came back, and it's really hot.
Yeah,
so
what were you doing in Baltimore?
I went to Baltimore Comic Con. It was a lot of fun. There was a lot of cool people there. I spent a lot of money, but I'm not going to talk about that too much, because that makes me feel sad. And
but think of all the awesome things you found, and that makes you happy?
There was a lot of awesome stuff. There's a lot of cool news that we'll get to in just a little bit, so we can start with our books for this week, I guess.
Yeah, oh, first also Nashville Comic Con.
Nashville,
we had
yes.
Comic Price Guide people there, .com people, and Tales from the Geek, Big Bang Life, all of them were there. Had a great weekend, cannot complain. They
Very
probably
cool.
spent money too. I wasn't there, unfortunately. Miss you guys, which I was. Okay, now let's go into books.
Alright, so we have a couple books to show off this week and then a couple more just to mention. The first is going to be The Cavalry #1.
Ooh.
This is the last one of the sort of 50 Years of S.H.I.E.L.D. books.
So is this like the TV show S.H.I.E.L.D.?
It is very much. We talked about the Mockingbird one a few weeks back.
Yeah.
This one is about Agent Melinda May, who is like everyone's favorite character from Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. She's very cool. She's pretty badass. She, kicks a lot of butt.
She looks all
Oh yeah,
angry.
she's
pissed off.
she's pretty awesome.
I wasn't sure if that was a bad word, but now I said it anyway, so if
It's
it is.
fine. The story's really cool. It's about her sort of training some S.H.I.E.L.D. recruits and her sort of legendary career. It's a very good read. So if you like Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., definitely check that one out.
Alright, From Under the Mountains. This one looks awesome.
Yeah, it's a new Image book. If you like Game of Thrones,
That's why I like this one.
you'll like this one a lot. It's I'll admit it's a little hard to follow the first time you read it. You might need a lot of characters, a lot of storylines. You might need a couple reads to get through it and really understand it, but it's got some nice art, and it actually
worth it.
Yeah, I just read it. It actually just a bit ago. It takes place in the 8 House universe, which other titles are. I don't know. It's weird. If you guys read those, you might understand that better. But it's part of a connected universe or something.
Oh, that's
so,
nice.
Yeah. So just
Hey, so if you do know, comment down below. We'd be interested.
feel free.
To learn
Yeah,
more.
I've never read those books, so let me know.
Yeah, that would be interesting. Okay, so Gem and the Holograms?
Yeah, Gem and the Holograms. It's their first annual. It's called the Outrageous Annual. It is.
It's outrageous because guess who they mesh with, right? Isn't that Mad Max?
Yes, there is. It's actually really funny. All the members of the Holograms, in this, they sort of have, weird, funky, like pop culture inspired dreams. One of them's Mad Max. It's probably the funniest.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, there's another one that's like Star Wars, and there's one that's like Teen Wolf and all kinds of crazy stuff like that.
All kid-friendly.
All very kid-friendly.
So
Gem and the
Mad
Holograms.
Max, which
yeah.
I was like, wait, Mad Max
It's not,
and Gem and the Holograms?
It's not like it's more Gem than it is Mad Max. It's still very funny. They got a lot of puns, which is always good.
It's always punny.
No. Nope. We're moving on.
He's like, past that point.
Nope,
Okay,
fast forward.
honorable mentions.
There are some. Yeah, I know DC
Annuals?
came out with a couple annuals. That's right. The next Batman annual came out this week, and then the first Arkham Knight annual. I know a lot of people like the Arkham Knight comic
yes.
from the video game. So the first Arkham Knight annual. A couple other things. There was some more Secret Wars books, of course.
Oh yeah, definitely. Check
X-Men, Inferno, a lot of X books for Secret Wars this week. So
Yeah.
if you're an X-Men fan, definitely a good week for you.
Yeah, so that was pretty much it for that. Any exciting news that you bring back from Boston?
Yeah, Baltimore, you mean?
I mean, Baltimore,
Like I said,
Same thing, right?
Yeah, pretty close. I mean,
all our Baltimore fans are going to be like, no!
how dare
who are
you? How dare you?
Yeah.
When we were at Comic-Con, we did see some pretty cool news. There's a new Moon Knight ongoing series that just got announced by Jeff Lemire is writing it, and he's a great writer. So if you like any of his books he's written that I'm drawing a blank on.
That were awesome.
I know he worked on Green Arrow. It's one of his bigger
Nice.
things recently. So he's writing Moon Knight next year. Mockingbird's getting her own series. Some other cool stuff. I actually saw a new Jessica Jones teaser on the internet. I don't know if you saw it, but we can.
No, I did not.
We can
Okay,
tell everyone
go check that out, and we
Yeah.
can share it on the page.
I'm
too.
sure we can. New teaser came out just a few days ago for
Yeah.
Jessica Jones. I'm really excited about that show because Daredevil was so good. So I hope this one was awesome too.
Yeah. Daredevil. I love.
Daredevil was so cool.
Okay, so pretty much. Oh, we also need to touch on the contest.
Yes.
So the contest we're going to extend for another week because a few technical difficulties. Our people are up in Nashville Comic Con, so we didn't get our video posted as soon as we wanted. So we're going to give an extra week. So we'll be announcing those coming up, not today.
Not today.
Yeah.
If you want to win that, Deadpool and Harley, right?
Yes, Deadpool and Harley. Share and like all the videos and you'll be entered into the drawing.
If you want to see what they look like, it's 2 weeks ago now that
Yeah.
we showed them off.
Exactly.
They're very, very cute. So.
Yeah, and I'll repost the pictures so that
Yeah.
way you guys can stare at them and wish that you had it.
Yeah, I wish I had them. They're very nice.
I know. Maybe I can get you some for your birthday or something.
All right, I'll wait the next 6 months.
That's
It's
a little
fine.
ways off. So,
All right.
Yeah, any last words?
I don't think so. I will say, actually, now that I think of it, I do think so. There is one more thing. If you're a fan of Dragon's Lair, which I hope you are by watching these, we were at, like I said, Baltimore Comic Con, and we won Diamond Comics Distributor's Best Manga section.
Oh,
so if you are a
awesome.
manga fan, come
And
by.
I am.
We have a award-winning manga section now, and I'm always going to call it that. So feel free, come by, check it out if you like it. Say thank you to your fellow Dragon's Lair employees like myself for doing such a good job. So
Picking out great books.
yeah, absolutely.
Awesome. Well, we're going to send it off to Big Bang Life. We'll catch you guys next week.
I'm Rob Easter from thebigbanglife.com, and if you've been following me, we're working on a Magneto chest plate that I need for a competition in about 4 days. And the first thing we have done is we've actually taken our template and we have cut around and cut our breastplate out. Then we went in and traced the areas that we wanted to make the 3D effects in. We've heat gunned them so that they separated apart. And we went back and cleaned them up so that we have nice clean edges and everything. And now we're to the next step, which I think, as being a novice, like I said, is probably like the most nerve-wracking part of it. And that's taking a Dremel tool and actually making the 3D effects within the foam. One of the things that you want to keep in mind is that when you're using the Dremel tool, it can get a little wild on you and everything. So I actually have fashioned me like a kind of like a press where I can put the Dremel down to a specific height and then work the foam underneath and sand out the foam where I'm wanting to sand it out. This is where those edges are going to come in really important, because when that edge split away, it actually gives you a little bit of playroom when you're cleaning up around there and you're sanding off to not get into the areas that you're not wanting to sand. So, like I said, this is the hardest part for me, and we'll see how it goes.
3, 2, 1, cut.
Before we get started, I actually want to say that a safety precaution you want to look into in this is actually, once again, you're going to want to have you a nice area where when you start sanding this foam, it's going to create a very fine powder, which you don't want in your lungs, you don't want in your eyes. So you're going to want to wear proper safety gear. If you can, you might want to rig up something like I have here. I've actually taken a vacuum cleaner and I'm going to be running it as I'm sanding this down, so it's going to be pulling away those particles and hopefully keeping them out. But I'm still going to take precautions with my lungs and everything and try to keep myself safe, because I want to be cosplaying for a long time.
You're listening to a demo for StockMusic.net. You're listening to a demo for StockMusic.net. to a demo for stockmusic.net.
So there we go. I've sanded down, kind of gave it a three-dimensional effect. Like I said, it is not perfect. I'm still learning foam myself. This will be the second thing I've ever made with foam. So I've still got a lot to learn. This is just how I do it. But the next thing that I'm going to do is get all this dust off of it. And I'm going to reapply heat, and that'll kind of clear up some of these little strands and everything like that. And then I'm going to go through and use a piece of sandpaper and kind of hand sand down some of the places that really need it the most. I'm hoping that when we actually apply the Plastidip section of this, then it's going to cover up some of the imperfections that I got in here prior to painting. So we'll see.